Hello, guys. How you doing? Welcome to the Witness Without Identity channel, guys. I have to do this video real quick. This is a video about the Meghan Markle debacle with Sharon Osbourne and on the talk show. This is a pretty interesting video that I want to talk about, guys. Um, uh, like I personally believe Sharon Osbourne when she was on that show, everybody was coming. I mean, they were telling her that while you are defending this woman, while you no, why are you defending Pierce? Because they believe that Pierce is racist. Me personally, I don't think Pierce is racist. I think Pierce is like some sort of a nationalist. But you guys can let me know if you have a clip of something racist Pierce said. You can send it to me, or you can comment it under the video. But I think Pierce is just a royalist. He's a royalist. He believes in the royalty, the monarchy, and all that stuff. I still think that stuff is dangerous, and I don't think racism is the worst thing in the world. Like no, I have to be careful what I'm saying. I think racism is very bad, extremely bad. But I think a royalist also is as bad. If you're a hardcore royalist and you believe in the royalty, that can create a lot of danger because you believe that nothing that happened with the royalty is wrong. So I think racism is bad, but extremely bad, but that's not the only thing. That's what I mean. Racism is not the only thing that's messed up. It's like there could be like people that are royalists. So when the cast of the talk say that Piers Morgan is a racist, maybe they should have asked, is Piers Morgan a blind royalist? Yes, he is that. I don't know if he's a racist. I know. I want to show you a couple of clip of the video, guys. Is it the talk? And it's pretty interesting how the show played out. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you.
She has to say today, on the heels of the Pepe. We hope she feels better soon. We want to get started with the story everyone's been talking about. Piers Morgan quitting his British morning talk show after he bashed Meghan Markle's racism and mental distress allegations. It was a topic on our show yesterday, and right now, Mrs. O would like to address some concerns she has received for supporting her friend. Sharon?
Yeah, I just wanted to let everyone that watches our show know that because I supported my friend with his freedom of speech and his opinions on what he felt about the interview of Meghan and Harry, I know he has a right to say what he feels on the interview, as we have a right to say, and everybody has a right to say what they feel with freedom of speech. Did I like everything he said? Did I agree with what he said? No, because it's his opinion, it's not my opinion. But why is it that because I supported a long-time friend and work colleague of mine for years, that everybody goes, if you support him, then you must be racist because he's racist? Now, I support him for his freedom of speech and he's my friend. I'm not racist, neither is Piers racist, and I hate the fact of even saying I'm not racist. It's a terrible, evil word to call anybody without knowledge of that. Now, what have I ever said about anybody that is racist? It's not within me. It's not within me, who I am. It's not in my soul. I don't care what color or what religion anyone is. Are you a nice person? That's what I judge you on. Are you respectful and nice to me? Then I return it. I don't care anybody's religion or race. It has nothing to do with being a good person, but I'm the last person in the world who's racist.
Anybody? Anybody? No, I think, Mrs. O, it's always really hard when you see a good friend going through a difficult situation and you know them on a different level and you really know their personal heart and their minds, and you have this relationship with Pierce, so I completely understand why you reached out and supported a friend. He's a friend. And I agree with you. It doesn't mean that you support what he says.
No, I don't. And half the stuff he comes out with, I'm like, where did that come from? But it's Piers. And Piers is employed to give his comments. And that's what he does. He's a journalist.
We have a lot of friends that say things that we don't agree with, but they still are friends.
Cheryl, he comes on here, and what do we say every time he comes on here?
What he's not all the time, and we're not gonna get a word in edgewise. That's what I be thinking in my mind.
Yeah,
but
he waffles on, and we go, okay.
But I will say that the last time that he came on the show, I did bring to his attention that there were racial and racist implications in the dealings with Meghan Markle, specifically because she was black. But you know, we love you here. And this show is called The Talk, and we talk to each other.
Yeah.
So I really would like to know, because I've been knowing you for years since I've been here, and I've never seen anything come out of you other than, if I don't know, I'm willing to learn. If it comes off a certain way, I stand corrected.
Right.
That's the only thing I've seen.
Yeah.
So what would you say to people who may feel that while you're standing by your friend, it appears that you give validation or safe haven to something that he has uttered that is racist, even if you don't agree? Am I saying it right? Okay,
I don't know what he's uttered that's racist. I'm not trying to slide out of this one.
Right.
I don't know. Tell me, what has he uttered that's racist?
If he talks about he doesn't want to understand that how Meghan was treated was racism, and then says, and I'm just going off the top of my head, so forgive me, audience.
Go on.
If he says, I don't see it as being racist, or I don't believe what she's going through, or it's that white entitlement privilege that makes it racist upon itself. So if you're saying,
So you guys hear this? I don't like that kind of. I personally don't think that's good enough. I think Sherryl Underwood should be better. She should have a receipt nice and clear, and she said that, "Oh, forgive me, the audience, I don't have it with me." You should have it, because those discussion can spin off out of control. You gotta have strong receipts. And I also think Sharon Osbourne did not have any receipt also. You trying to say that Piers Morgan is not a racist? Don't just say he's not a racist. Have the receipt where he has defended black people on many things. And there are receipts about that. He defended whatever. He went against Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the guy is like he defended Michelle Obama. He defended. You gotta lighten people up. Don't just say, "Oh, he's not racist. He's a royalist." No, you gotta bring receipts, and then we can have a great discussion. I think Sharon Osbourne totally messed up the opportunity. She had an opportunity to clear the air. Because I don't think Piers Morgan is a racist, but I think he's a royalist, and that's as dangerous, and it could be even more dangerous, because it's like when you're a royalist, you're gonna defend the monarchy no matter what, and that's dangerous. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna keep defending the monarchy, and we gotta be careful with that. So I hate what Sharon Osbourne did. She totally dropped the ball on this one, because it's like she went into the emotion and started to cry, and she lost it. I think what you have to do in a case like that is like, okay, so you're saying that he's racist. Okay, beautiful, because I have the receipts that, hey, that Piers Morgan has receipt that it doesn't seem that he's racist. And also, she could have said another thing that, hey, look at the situation. Let's be honest. Let's say that let's create a new Meghan Markle. Maybe even a darker skin Meghan Markle, very dark skin, very black. But in this case, Prince Harry wants to move to United States, right? And Meghan Markle said, no, we have to stay in England, and we have to follow all the rules and all the logistic, or everything that everything the British monarchy wants. We have to do exactly what they want. Let's say that other Meghan Markle would say that. I want to ask you guys a question. Who thinks in their mind that Piers Morgan would have come out and say that, hey, Meghan Markle is no good? No, he would have loved it. We all know that, because the guy is a royalist. A royalist is not the same thing as a racist. He believes in this monarchy thing. And I think he believes in it too much. And he thinks the queen can never commit to sin, and that's very bad. So that's the bottom line, guys. So I want you guys to listen to the other part of the interview. I'm saying to you that I feel like Sherryl Underwood and the other girl, they kind of dropped the ball because they should have bring the what are the receipt that extremely accurate thing that showed that Piers Morgan is racist. It cannot be that just because he disagrees, he thinks that it's not true that there was racism. That proves he's racist because what that proves is that he doesn't believe in her. That doesn't prove that's racism. If a white man doesn't believe a black person, that doesn't mean that's racism. That doesn't mean that's racism. That means that he doesn't believe the person. He doesn't believe the person is credible. That's an opinion that he has. That's what I'm saying. He believes Michelle Obama. He believes Barack Obama. He believes that Michelle Obama should be the next president. He believes that whatever. He defended. He went against Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of things that Piers Morgan done that showed me that he's not a racist. But I think like we have to show this more, like guys. I don't think Piers Morgan is a racist, but we need to talk about this more. So guys, I'm gonna have you guys listen to the rest, to a couple of other points in the video that are very important. You guys let me know. Okay? Thank you.
I stand with you. How do you address people who say then you are standing with racism? Not saying that you are. I'm saying for people that may be feeling that, because the Sharon that I know, the Sharon that I've been talking to in learning systemic racism, that's learning about the deeper, the more covert than overt racism. That's what the journey you and I have been going on, all the way back to Breonna Taylor, all the way back to George Floyd. That's why I say I don't think what people are applying to you is all the way apropos. But once you say I stand by my friend, then people think, well, then you must agree with what he's saying.
And the reason is because I think in this moment we need people to stand up for anti-racism. Like, not being racist is almost but without being anti-racist. I think that's the thing. When people feel that he's racist, people have receipts. I wish we had them today so that we could actually go deeper into this conversation so people could see why.
You guys heard the woman, right? You guys heard what she said, right? People have receipts about Piers Morgan racism. I wish we had them. Where are the receipts? You don't have them. You see, that's not good. You gotta have them. You know what I'm saying? You're arguing a discussion here. You gotta have them on point, and then we can read the receipts, because I think there's a difference between a racist and a royalist. I think Piers Morgan is a hardcore royalist. And when you're a royalist, when you're blinded royalist, you don't give a damn about anything. All is about the queen and the prince. So that's the way I look at Piers Morgan. So I want to see what you guys think about this, because I think Piers Morgan, I'm going to repeat that again, over and over again. Piers Morgan, if Meghan Markle, let's create a new couple, Meghan Markle, maybe even darker, and then Prince Harry, who he is, wants to go to America, doesn't want to show Archie to the people. Prince Harry is doing all the weird things, and then Meghan Markle say, no, we have to follow the protocol. I like the British press. I like the monarchy. I like everybody. If Meghan Markle was playing that game, I can bet a lot of money on this that Piers wouldn't bash Meghan Markle. You know? I don't think Piers Morgan would have bashed Meghan Markle. I think he's bashing her because she. Piers Morgan is bashing Meghan Markle because Meghan Markle, kind of like is showing that she's actually influencing Prince Harry to act differently. You know what I'm saying? So Meghan Markle has kind of like portrayed herself in the wrong light a little bit, but. I don't think that's what's going on. Right? I really don't think that's what's going on. I think in the monarchy, the whole freaking thing is a mess. It's a mess. It's not a good life. It's very restrictive. There's no privacy.
People feel that he's racist and sexist. I think in this moment, we need people to stand up for anti-racism. Like, not being racist is almost but without being anti-racist. I think that's the thing. When people feel that he's racist, people have receipts. I wish we had them today so that we could actually go deeper into this conversation, so people could see why people feel that he's racist and sexist. I mean, there's a lot, but we don't have those receipts here. But I think the bigger point is anti-racism is what is being called for, not just not being racist. So when we kind of give passes or give space to people who are saying damaging, harmful things, what we're kind of doing is permissing it. And I think that's what people are reacting to. And listen, I don't have a dog in this fight here.
Okay. I have said that every newspaper article in England that came out where it said she was from Compton to the Palace and this, that, and the other, that's despicable. It is hatefulness. It's evil. But I'm sorry if I say that, listen, he's my friend, he's entitled to his opinion. And if he thinks Meghan is whatever he says about her, I don't agree with what he says, but I agree with his right to say what he feels. And I don't think, I haven't heard, he's not my husband. I don't know everything he does. You know, he's a work colleague who became my friend. And I don't know everything he's ever said about Meghan, but I personally have never heard him say anything about her.
Well, most
her color or her race.
It doesn't. I mean, there's something called unconscious bias, right? I don't think that everybody who is actually racist knows they're racist. I don't think that everyone who does things from a place of unconscious bias, it's called unconscious bias for a reason. You're not aware of it. So when somebody else is saying to you, hey, the things that you're saying are racist, they're harmful, they hurt me, I think that there is, especially now, I hope that folks can take a beat and stop and listen and really reflect on why they're saying that. And
so if I like Piers and he's seen as racist, then I'm racist. Is that what you're saying?
It's not the case, but I think and again, this is uncomfortable because no one wants to challenge a friend,
right,
especially on national television. And and so I think we're almost demonstrating what has played out between you and Piers. It's like no one wants to be the one to say the thing that's gonna offend a friend publicly. You want to stand with your friend, but when your friend is also creating space for, or not shunning, it's almost like a true friend's responsibility is to hold a friend accountable, is my feeling. It's an uncomfortable thing to do, but it's coming from love. And I think people believe that you're not racist. I don't think you're racist, just to say that super plainly. I don't think you're racist. But I think if people know you're not racist, they would want you to stand up to your friend who has done racist things, who has been sexist in the coverage of Meghan. I think that's where it's coming from. But I'm not here. I don't follow Piers Morgan's career. I don't follow the royal palace.
Excuse me, neither do I. As I've said, he's not my husband. He's not my lover. He was never a boyfriend. I have friends.
Yeah. So you see, so So all the stuff that she's saying, worthless, and I mean, I don't think there's anything in the conversation because it doesn't sound like compelling. None of the stuff that they are saying, guys. So that's where we are with those people. It's like you got to bring the evidence strong. Like she's talking about there's like unconscious bias. Okay, so you believe in unconscious. How can you read somebody's mind? You know that they are unconscious bias. The person itself that have that consciousness is unconscious of itself, and you saying that you are conscious of them. So maybe that can happen. I don't know. I'm not fully sure. I think there's a possibility of that. I think Pills could be unconsciously have like some sort of like, but I don't think that's the main thing about him. I don't think the main thing about him is racism. I don't think he's driven by racism. I don't think it's like he cares that the monarchy has as a handle for women of color. I don't think it's about that. My friend, I want to tell you what's going on. The Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, those are the Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are not in England anymore. They're in California. So now you can take it as whatever you want, but some people in England is gonna be like shaking about that. You took my prince away from my country. That's the way. That's what they're gonna say. Not everybody's gonna agree with that. That doesn't mean that's racist. So that's the way I feel about this situation. I feel like not everything is racist. I think that some people want to. He wants to take his princess over there, but not everybody agrees with that. And there was a time he was asking for I think he was asking for security so that the taxes of the British can pay for security. So many people were angry against that. You can understand that. So that's basically where I am with this situation. It's quite amazing. Okay, guys, I'm asking you to. I'm gonna have a part two of this issue. Please subscribe to this channel, guys. I want to talk about this more. This is quite fun for me. Have a good day, guys. Thank you.